Welcome to Choose Your Own Adventure, brought to you by Audible. I'll save your place as you go, and you can say stop at any time. When you come back, we'll pick up right where you left off. You have 5 stories in your collection. Would you like to read Mystery of the Maya, The Magic of the Unicorn, Space, and Beyond, The Abominable Snowman, or Journey Under the Sea? Welcome back to Journey Under the Sea. You've explored 40% of the story and discovered 13 of 37 possible endings.
Audible Studios presents Journey Under the Sea, written by R.A. Montgomery, performed by Stephanie Einstein. Warning: this story is different from other stories. You and you alone are in charge of what actually happens. There are dangers, adventures, and consequences, all depending on the choices you make. And the wrong choice could end in disaster, even death. Good luck!
Would you like to continue? Sorry, I didn't get that.
Audible Studio. You are a deep-sea explorer, searching for the famed lost city of Atlantis. This is your most challenging and dangerous mission. Fear and excitement are now your companions. It is morning, and the sun pushes up on the horizon. The sea is calm. You climb into the narrow pilot's compartment of the underwater vessel Seeker with your special gear. The crew of the research vessel Mireille screws down the hatch clamps. Now begins the plunge into the depths of the ocean. The Seeker crew begins lowering by a strong but thin cable. Within minutes, you are so deep in the ocean that little light filters down to you. The silence is eerie as the Seeker slips deeper and deeper. You peer out the thick glass porthole and see strange white fish drifting past, sometimes stopping to look at you. An intruder from another world. The cable attaching you to the Mireille is extended to its limit. You have come to rest on a ledge near the canyon in the ocean floor that ancient myth says leads to the lost city of Atlantis. You have an experimental diving suit designed to protect you from the intense pressure of the deep. You should be able to leave the Seeker and explore the sea bottom. The new suit contains a number of the latest microprocessors, enabling a variety of useful functions. It even has a built-in PDA with laser communicator. You can cut loose from the cable. The Seeker is self-propelled. You are now in another world. Remember, this is a dangerous world, an unknown world. As agreed, you signal the Mireille. All systems go. It's awesome down here. Do you explore the ledge or dive down into the canyon? Your dive suit is a tight fit and takes you some time to put it on. Finally, you slip from the airlock of the Seeker and stand on the ocean floor. It is a strange and marvelous world where your every move is slowed down. You begin the exploration with your halogen searchlight. The ledge hanging over the deep canyon is your starting point. A strange feeling overcomes you. Part warning, part terror. Then you see it. The Seeker is in the grips of a huge sea monster. It is similar to a squid, but it is enormous. The Seeker is just a toy in its long, powerful tentacles. You seek shelter behind a rock formation, knowing the spear gun you carry will be useless against this monster. It looks as though it will destroy the Seeker. Fish of all sizes huddle with you in an attempt to escape the monster. Do you stay hidden close to the Seeker, or try to escape in the hope that rescuers will see you? Moving cautiously, you climb up the sides of the canyon, hoping to reach the ocean floor. Leaving the Seeker in the grips of the giant squid, you plan to signal for help with a bright yellow dye marker that will float to the surface. The Murray crew members above have been instructed to watch for this emergency signal. They will send help. Once you reach the ledge above the canyon and feel slightly safer, you see the most feared of all sea creatures, a huge, great white shark. It begins to circle towards you, and you know that you are its target. You wonder whether you should fire your emergency propulsion charge that will send you rapidly to the surface. The shark is fast. He might catch you anyway. You also know that you will get the bends from the rapid rise to the surface. Do you fire the propulsion charge? Or wait for the shark to go away? You wait for the shark to go away. No luck. Other sharks are coming to join the hunt. They circle you, coming closer and faster each time. It is too late. There is no escape. The largest shark, jaws gaping, strikes. The end.
You've explored 40% of the story and discovered 13 of 37 possible endings. Would you like to see what would have happened if you decided to fire the propulsion charge to get to the surface? Going back to fire the propulsion charge to get to the surface.
You've climbed back up to the ledge to signal for help, but a huge shark is circling you. Your propulsion charge may get you to the surface, but the rapid rise will give you the bends. You fire the special propulsion charge and zoom upward through the water, frightening schools of fish as you go. You become dizzy and lose track of where you are. The world seems upside down. The shark is nowhere around, you hope. Breaking through to the surface and floating about a half-mile from the Murray, you unsuccessfully try to reach them with your digital communicator. The lookouts spot you in the water, and they quickly rescue you. Unfortunately, the rapid ascent has given you a bad case of the bends. It takes a long time to decompress. And when you are finally all right, the ship's doctor informs you that your underwater days are over. Someone else will have to find Atlantis. The end.
You've explored 40% of the story and discovered 13 of 37 possible endings. Would you like to see what would have happened if you decided to stay hidden close to the Seeker? Going back to stay hidden close to the Seeker.
You're in your pressure suit on the canyon ledge, hiding from the sea monster that's grabbed the Seeker. The giant squid tosses and turns the Seeker, but finally the creature grows tired of its new game and jets off with an enormous squirt of water. You are now free to leave your hiding place and examine the Seeker for damage. To your dismay, the airlock entrance has been jammed shut. You are locked out of the Seeker. The crew of the Murray, however, suspected trouble when you did not respond to a routine radio check. They are now lowering an escape platform. Once on the platform, you radio them to start the slow pull to the surface. To avoid the deadly bends, rapid expansion of nitrogen bubbles in your blood. They will have to bring you up very slowly. Just as the platform begins to move, the giant squid suddenly reappears. It is headed directly at you. Do you fight the squid with your spear gun, or signal the moray to pull you up quickly? With a rush of water, the giant squid attacks. Two 20-foot tentacles with their pulsing suction cups reach out to ensnare you. You dive off the platform and fire 2 of your spears. They strike the squid close to its 2 monstrous eyes. The squid keeps on coming. One of the tentacles wraps around your diving helmet and ruptures the seal to your suit. You fire your last spear, hoping to hit the monster in a vulnerable spot. Water is beginning to trickle into your suit. You signal the moray to haul you up fast. Emergency hoist. You must have hit the squid. It floats away, writhing and thrashing. You think you're about to black out. You wake up on the deck of the moray and are quickly rushed to the decompression chambers to ward off the effects of the bends. Several days later, you are over the worst and starting to worry about diving into the abyss again. Can you do it? Do you have the nerve?